Hi, this is Zak Mir, editor of Spreadbet Magazine. We'll look at some bulletin board hero stocks on Friday, the 14th of November. I'm starting off with Bushveld Minerals, where we've got this slow slide within a falling trend channel, which has been in place since the end of February. Support notionally coming in here towards the 2.9 pence level. What could be key is basically the higher November support just below the 3 pence zone versus the double probe towards 2.5 pence we saw in October. That was also below the floor of the price channel for this year, similar to the dip that we saw in July. Probably the best way forward here is actually for traders to sort of ignore the consolidation that we're seeing around the 3 pence level and actually to wait for an end of day close back above the 50-day moving average at 3.4 pence. But there is a trade on in terms of following the higher November low, and one is an aggressive fan of this stock buy at current levels with a stop loss just below the 2.9 pence zone. Obviously, the upside here should be towards the 200-day moving average and the price channel top just above 4 pence once we get out of this consolidation. There's also a choice of waiting for the RSI now at 42 to break back above neutral 50 and use that as a momentum buy signal. Next up is Oilex, which has been making positive noises over the recent past. There was the gap down through the 4 pence level last month, but we've got this bullish divergence line here from September multi-tested, and also the break of a RSI resistance line around the 35 to 40 level on the scale there. So that should be turning the stock around. We're also trying to break above the 20-day moving average, and probably a decent end of day close above 4 pence and above the top of this gap from last month around the 4.12 pence level would be a decent reversal signal and a sort of a pointer that the shares are able to head back towards the 200-day moving average level within this bullish falling wedge formation, and that would take them back towards the 5.5 to 6 pence zone over the following 1 to 2 months. Big star of yesterday's trade was Rockhopper exploration. Here, obviously, we're all familiar with the extended bear run that the shares have had, but the fundamental change here came from the company in terms of their announcement of de-risking their activities. On the technical basis, we've got what is now effectively a triple floor, triple bottom at or just below the 70 pence level over the last month or so. That's obviously a plus on a charting basis. It also looks as though we've bounced off the floor of this rising August price channel as well. And there is a sharp bullish divergence or uptrend line in the RSI window as well. So various factors looking much more healthy, or making it look much more healthy for Rockhopper at the moment. Probably the only thing missing now is really an end of day close above the 50-day moving average. That's just around the 82 pence level. So cautious traders might be waiting on that as their buy trigger, but it does look as though enough work has been done here over the recent past to give us a sustained reversal. Stop loss in the first instance would be an end of day close back below the 20-day moving average at 73 pence, and that would then take the shares, as I said, back towards September resistance, and that would point us to the £1 level. Finishing off with an update on Xcite Energy, which is making sort of decent progress in terms of the recovery from just below 40 pence last month. Obviously, we've had this rebound off the 2014 price channel. There's also the backing of an RSI uptrend line from the middle of October. But what may be key over the near term is the way that this price action over the course of this week looks like a bull flag, but just based above the or at the 10-day moving average of 46 pence. End of day close through the 50-day moving average should be enough to accelerate the recovery here and take us to a 60 pence to 70 pence target over the next 2 to 4 weeks. That's it from me. More updates at spreadbetmagazine.com.